In 1975, Maria Félix, an established client with a penchant for extravagance, walked into Cartier's flagship boutique on the Rue de la Paix in Paris. Cartier obliged with a fully articulated piece shaped like a pair of small crocodiles, one paved with emeralds and the other with yellow diamonds. The necklace could be converted into two brooches, and even doubled as a sculptural table ornament that Félix would display as a decoration at her dinner parties. Today that stunning piece is part of Cartier's patrimonial collection, having been reacquired by the jeweler after it was sold by its original owner. Cartier took 2 years to make the 22-inch-long Serpent. A good portion of the time was most likely spent figuring out the platinum and gold armature on the interior of the design that made it fully, and I mean fully, flexible. Then the master craftsman had to figure out how to cover the body in diamonds. There are 2,473 brilliant and baguette-cut diamonds weighing a total of 178.21 carats on the design. Similar to the way traditional Indian jewels featured enamel on the reverse, the scales on the bottom of the snake are decorated with green, black and red enamel. The colors were a tribute to the Mexican flag. When the piece was finished, apparently Félix was out of town. She was so thrilled to hear her jewel was finally complete, she chartered a plane back to Paris to get it. While the design is extraordinary, it doesn't look like anything else Cartier has ever created. It's savage in a way that's more of novelty than the refined jeweler executes in its rendition of barbaric. According to Hans Nadelhofer, Cartier's first biographer, the piece was based on a design by Gabriel Raton. The jewelry expert who died in 1988 did not expand on who Raton was, and to my knowledge, his name has never been mentioned in a Cartier book. Again, it's possible the snake was just ordered on a whim. A few years after she acquired the necklace, Félix special ordered a bold pair of gold snake hoops with turquoise enamel covering the scales on the head and the tip of the tail. Little rubies form the eyes. While the earrings are far from the look of a Cartier stock item, they do feel more like the French jeweler's menagerie of animals made over the years. They are Parisian savage, which is to say elegant. In 1975, Maria Félix commissioned her most exceptional reptile jewel, a double-crocodile necklace. The legendary story behind the design is that La Doña waltzed in Cartier with a live little baby crocodile as a source of inspiration. It certainly could be a true story, but I sense the tale has been told because of the star's bold personality and the remarkable realism to the crocodile's skin, called scutes, in the jewel. Beyond the scutes, Cartier took creative license, lighting up the yellow gold crocs with gems. One crocodile is covered in 1,023 brilliant cut fancy intense yellow diamonds weighing 60.02 carats. Navette-shaped emerald cabochons form the eyes. The other is covered in 1,060 emeralds weighing 66.86 carats. It has ruby cabochon eyes. Like the snake, the crocodiles are entirely articulated with interior armatures. The design is also credited, with no additional detail, to Gabriel Raton by the author Hans Nadelhofer. Unlike the snake, the double crocodile feels very much like a work from Cartier. It is bold yet refined. No occasion for the commission has ever been revealed beyond Félix's passion for reptiles. When the jewel was complete, Félix was so delighted with the results, she offered a champagne toast to all the craftsmen at Cartier who worked on it. Mysteriously, before she died in 2002, Félix sold the crocodile and snake necklaces. Why she deaccessioned the necklaces isn't clear. She didn't seem to need the money. She had homes in Paris and the Polanco quarter of Mexico City. Her husband even left her with thoroughbred racehorses that were kept at a stable in Chantilly. It has been said she got rid of the jewels because she wanted to make a change in her life. To me, that doesn't make sense. It feels like there has to be more to the story. Whatever the case may be, the Cartier collection eventually acquired both jewels, and the firm has continuously viewed the star as one of its most important clients. The year before she died, the first director of the Cartier collection, Eric Nussbaum, couriered the necklaces to Mexico for her to wear in a documentary about her life. A stunning beauty and unique personality, Maria Félix gave glory to Mexican and international cinema, but was also an icon of fashion and muse of artists and designers. Her style left a mark on the glamour of yesterday and today. It set out the 1940s and 50s on the catwalks. La Doña returns to become the inspiration of the most prestigious collections and, of course, the red carpet, where the new Hollywood divas aspire to be as memorable as she was. Her passion for fashion and her interest in peculiar articles not only carried Maria Félix to amass enviable collections of jewels, lace, porcelain, furniture, and shawls among others, but were also the reasons why she was discovered. It is said that while looking at shop windows in Mexico City, director Fernando Palacios prompted the lady to audition for a film. She did not take him seriously, until sometime later when she decided to accept the challenge to become a legend. At the start of the 1940s, Maria Félix was already a star in the world of cinema and fashion. Famed for her highlighted curves and tiny waist, the trends of the time favored her even more, and, although she adopted emblematic designs from the late 40s and early 50s girded at the waist and with extra-wide skirts, La Doña was able to impose her own style thanks to her adored colossal pieces of jewelry and wide-brimmed hats. Known for her wardrobe demands, Maria Félix established accounts with her clothes designers. She tried creations as many times as necessary, so a fabulous garment could be produced. Her stunning beauty and demeanor captured the attention of the most prestigious fashion houses, from Christian Dior, for whom she modeled collections, to Valentino, Chanel, Givenchy, Yves Saint Laurent, and Balenciaga, who sought to dress her, and of course Hermès and Cartier, her favorite accessories firms. The prestigious French jewelry brand found in Maria Félix something more than an excellent client. Designs requested by La Doña added to the fame of the firm, which years later would launch a collection inspired by one of its muses. In addition, some of the most emblematic pieces belonging to Maria, featuring her beloved crocodiles and snakes, are now part of the Cartier collection of art, which has been shown in many museums around the world. Called the supreme goddess of Spanish-language cinema by the New York Times, Félix made 47 films during her career that began in the 1940s. Her nickname, La Doña, was from the star's title role in the 1943 film Doña Barbara, about a strong independent woman. Félix purposely never learned English and didn't appear in any Hollywood productions, because she didn't want to be typecast. She did, however, learn French and appeared in a handful of French films. Besides, Maria Félix was painted several times by artist Diego Rivera. Mexico's Nobel Prize-winning poet Octavio Paz wrote about the star: "She's free like the wind, she disperses the clouds, or illuminates them with the lightning flash of her gaze." It seems clear that Maria Félix identified with snakes for all the symbolism of creativity, wisdom and strength the creatures represent. She wore snake jewelry throughout her adult life. And Cartier still remembers that.